And new this morning, the State Board of Education is weighing new changes to how public schools teach social studies.
So the board wants to include more state and national history and scale back on world history and cultures. Daniel Perrault, he attended a meeting yesterday in Austin and shares more.
The State Board of Education is pushing ahead with the social studies overhaul, planning for classes to focus more on Texas history and less on world history and cultures.
Students need to see both the remarkable achievements of our past as well as the painful failures.
Outside the board's meeting Wednesday, some board members, a faith leader, and students condemned the changes.
When you narrow what children see, you shrink what they can imagine. You rob them of empathy. You weaken the critical thinking our democracy depends on.
The new framework focuses on teaching students about key people, places, and events throughout Texas and U.S. history. From 3rd to 8th grades, lessons on the development of Western civilization are added in, but there's still a heavy emphasis on Texas and U.S. history. Currently, teachers focus on Texas history in the 4th and 7th grade and world cultures in the 6th grade.
I want the curriculum taught in my schools to represent all the communities that call this state home.
Asher, a public school 6th grader, says he worries the changes will be guided by politics.
We need an education that provides us with facts, how to think critically, and an honest understanding of where we've been so we can decide where we're going.
The board selected a panel of 9 advisors to offer feedback. Some of them have criticized diversity efforts, questioned the historical contributions of people of color, and promoted debunked beliefs. Among the advisors is David Randall, Executive Director of the Civics Alliance and Research Director of the National Association of Scholars, and conservative Christian activist David Barden, the founder of the Wall Builders Foundation, which emphasizes teaching America's history through a biblical lens. He also wrote a book that calls the church-state separation a myth.
Texans deserve content advisors who are trained historians, who are qualified educators, whose base of their work is built on sound academic scholarship.
A petition to try to remove 3 content advisors has more than 1,000 signatures, as politically charged debate over how and what children should learn about history escalates.